Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you guys are listening to this. We're listening to the song Peyrius, the band Peyrius. The song is called Boogie. Trying to get you all in a good mood. No matter what you're going through, every day is a new day, and you are the creator of your future. The planets are affecting us on a subconscious level, and we can choose not to let them affect us in the way that we are allowing them. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I wanted to talk about the Jupiter and Scorpio, Sextile Pluto in Capricorn, which is a powerful aspect in itself. Yep, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I also wanted to talk about the new moon in Aries on the 15th. And then finally the full moon in Scorpio on the 29th. All right, so let's get started with the Jupiter and Scorpio sextile Pluto in Capricorn on the 14th. This is actually going to be a rather interesting day. Of course, it's going to last more than one day. These are two outer planets that move very slowly. So the aspect will be a week or so, maybe even more. So on this day, Pluto is also going to be conjunct Mars, trine Venus, quintile Mercury, and square the Sun. Saturn will be square Mercury, trine Venus, and conjunct Mars. Uranus will be conjunct the Sun. And Neptune will be sextile Venus. So Pluto sextile Jupiter and conjunct Mars is one heck of a powerful transit. Pluto likes to dig deep, uncover secrets, expose, but also empower. Pluto is the god of all of our carnal desires. Money and sex and power. He is the god of wealth, big money, but he often tests what you're willing to do for it. Doesn't come easy with Pluto. But in the sextile with Jupiter, we're looking at a whole different ballgame here. Now, this is the second of the third this year. And this Pluto sextile Jupiter aspect that's happening 3 times this year absolutely points to a major transformational year for everyone. Pluto is transformation, and Jupiter is expansion of that transformation, or making it bigger transformation. Jupiter is also abundant luck and feel-good vibes. I'm all about the feel-good vibes. I got Jupiter conjunct my Mercury and my Moon. I like to keep it positive. I like to keep things positive. So, what this aspect means, being that it's the second, it's going to be the most powerful. And the last one too, I'm sorry. The first one was kind of an introduction to the transformation. The second one is the implementation of this transformation in a big way. So You can expect some big news, some big transformation, some big findings, something uncovered, secrets revealed, in one way or another. And big money opportunities all happening with this. Now, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. And for those of you looking for love, Scorpio is the sign of soulmates, in my opinion, because they rule the 8th house of intimate, deep sharing of psychology, money, sex, intimacy, bonding, all of this stuff that the 8th house represents on a relationship level is when a relationship goes to the next level. The 7th house is about partnership and commitment and equal partnership. And the 8th house is about merging of those resources. So it's like the next step from getting married. You move in together, you share your bank accounts, you share all your personal information, you share all that stuff, and are about depth and commitment. Of course, there's negative sides to every house as well, and Pluto's negative side is obsession and control and domination and all that stuff are Scorpios, which is the lower vibration of that. So if you are in a relationship like that, that's the lower vibration of that. And then the higher vibration would be soulmates, where you are committed, you are deeply in love with each other, you are sharing everything, you are transforming each other, you are in each other's best interest and working towards the same goal and working together. The 8th house is about the others and other people, including our partners. So a lot of you are going to see some transformation in your relationship. Some of you are going to take it to the next level. Some of you will be getting married, especially since we have Jupiter in Scorpio. Because this is all about partnership, sharing of resources, coming together. A lot of partnerships are going to be formed. This is also an enormous money opportunity for some of you. If you have Jupiter or Pluto in any of your money houses, the sextile is a highly beneficial aspect. So look to where you have Pluto and Jupiter transiting, and you can expect some big news there. Some big news there. This is an awesome aspect. It's the second one out of 3. It's all about transformation. It's all about bringing big things, uncovering big mysteries, realizing truths, and all that on another level. But for those of you that care about love and relationships, this year is highly transformative and bringing about soulmates, people that are good matches for you. Retrogrades are all faded in karmic times. They bring back opportunities. You rethink things. You start new. You approach things differently, and therefore your outcome is different. This year is hugely transformational, just based off of all that's been going on. The 2 blue moon months, the new moons, the eclipses, the retrogrades. All of this is all about getting people in line with themselves, whether it be in their careers, whether it be in their friendships, whether it be in their love lives, and all of the above. So this is awesome. This is really awesome. I'd love to hear what happens for you guys. Now let's get to the full moon in Scorpio that's happening. Or actually, let's do the new moon in Aries first. Sorry, it's on the 15th. Scorpios is on the 29th. So this new moon in Aries is going to be conjunct Mercury, quintile Mars, and trine Jupiter. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh yeah! This is awesome. This is very positive. Okay, this new moon's going to be awesome. Now, Aries, you guys are going to really feel this because this is in your sign. So you guys are going to make a huge transformation, and it's going to be positive. You guys are going to get some new news. It's going to be positive. New illuminations that are going to be positive. New realizations. Luckily, this moon's not squared by Saturn, nor Pluto, nor Mars. yay, the last two were. So those were really about realizations that might be negative, or feeling depressed, or feeling let down, or something like that. Maybe even angry. But change occurs out of those. So, I mean, that's the whole purpose of this all, is that they got to show us what's really going on. And sometimes that's disappointing. Sometimes it's very positive. It all depends on where you are in your path and what you have in your life, and whether or not it's holding you back or working for your best interest. So this new moon in Aries is going to be pushing us to have more courage, to take more action, to stop sitting on our laurels, stop wishing things would happen, and start making things happen. Aries is the sign of just do it, go after it, be fearless. I don't know where I heard that your fears will ultimately be proven wrong, and your beliefs will ultimately be proven true. I don't even know if anybody said that. I might have just said that myself. But it's true. Fears are usually false fears. We worry about things that we think might happen that often don't. So what's the point of worrying about that? What's the point of worrying? Who's ever added one day to their life through worry? What does worry do for the situation? Now, I'm not saying just be careless and just don't care about anything. Worry promotes us to take action. When we start to get stressed out, we start to feel like, we have to do something. When things are comfortable, sometimes we're not so bold and daring. But we can find out that when we're stressed out and when we got pressure, we'll be amazed at the things we can do, right? And the things we can pull off. So this new moon is going to ask us all to be more courageous, fearless in our endeavors. Go after it. Stop waiting around. Take action. And for all you Aries out there, you guys are going to make some transformations too, and in how you approach things and what you do and who you are. Maybe your looks, because in your sign, it has to do with your physical body, the way you present yourself and stuff like that. But for everybody else, look at where Aries is in your chart, and you can expect to see new opportunities opening up. And things are going to start moving real fast in that area, especially with this new moon in Aries of take action. So this is ultimately totally awesome, and it's very well aspected. So it's going to compel us to take more action and to get a lot done. So I think we're going to start getting a lot done after this new moon in Aries on the 15th. If you've been feeling sluggish or haven't been taking action. So I think it's time we start acting on our desires and what we want, start taking control of it. Definitely from the way that this moon is aspected. Now the full moon in Scorpio is going to be a little bit different. That's on the 29th. And this is going to be big for Scorpios in terms of getting a lot of illuminations, realizations, all these things in the subconscious mind. But also new happenings, something can come to a culmination and you can realize something. And also something can happen. Full moons also can bring about money. It depends on what's, you have to kind of look at your own chart and see where everything is, because it's different for everyone. But full moons can definitely bring about money. But they typically bring something to a realization or a culmination. So if you've been working on something, you can see the results at the full moon or shortly after. You can get answers to things you've been trying to figure out, or you were stuck with or confused about. But this full moon is definitely squared by Pluto, definitely squared by Mars. It's in good aspect with a quintile with Saturn, so this is good. But it's opposing Uranus. So this is definitely about taking a whole new route, trying a whole new thing, shifting paths, coming out, breaking free, liberation. Uranus is a liberator, and opposing the moon, he's like, you know, if you've been holding on to stuff that's not good for you and it's time to let go, this full moon is one to do it. And Mars square the moon can definitely make you impulsive, compulsive, argumentative, can make others also with you that way, aggressive. It can be an aggressive moon because of that. But it could be about just saying, I've had it. I'm done, I'm letting go, and I'm starting new. And that's kind of what this moon is really about, because it's being opposed by Uranus of breaking free, and squared by Mars, which is about, you know, just pure energy, expression of whichever way it goes, however you feel. And Pluto, square it, is about getting real with your needs, with what you want, and all this stuff. So this is going to be a major moon about realizing your emotional needs and whether or not you're getting them and what you need to do about them. And Saturn stabilizing it a bit in the quintile, because that's a good aspect with the moon. So it's definitely going to be a full moon of letting go of something, breaking free of something, changing course, changing paths, trying something new, doing something new, and, you know, expressing how you feel. Now, I don't really suggest that you have any serious conversations on full moons if you're angry or if you're upset about something, because it can be explosive, especially with its square Mars. So take it easy, think things through. You're going to come up with a lot, realize a lot, let go of something, break free of something, start something new and different. It just looks like a really exciting full moon, actually. But for some, it can be some deep realizations and some finalizations and some endings coming shortly after. But it's all good. It's something that you're deciding to do because you're realizing things. So it's all good. So that should do it for the new moon in Aries, the full moon in Scorpio, and for the Jupiter-Pluto sextile. I hope you guys are having a fabulous month so far. Trying to keep it all positive here. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to get notification of all my uploads in the future. Otherwise, I'm wishing you a fantastic April 2018, and I'll talk to you all soon.